Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Pickle Designs. Today I am going to make some wire wrapped bracelets here, and this is just one. So this is an extravagant, crazy wire wrapped bracelet, and I'm going to be using the Coil Buddy from Misty Moon Designs, and so she sells these in her shop. I had gotten this a few years back, but never used it. I thought it was a cool little tool, but I just never used it, and so I thought I'd pop it out, and it actually works super well. Not that I had any doubts or anything, but this bracelet was made using the Just Peachy Soft Flex design kit, and so today I'm going to use the Sunset Splendor design kit. So all the beads in here, I might add a couple more of the gold beads for my stash, just because I want it to be a mixed metals type bracelet, but I will be using copper memory wire here, and we are going to be using the 60mm size. So the kit here comes with this little measuring device here, and if you can see on the side, it's actually like folded so that when you use your rods that also come in your kit, they can sit in there without moving, and so you can really get a good measurement on your bead length for the design. And so this just makes it to where, you know, sometimes it's a little tricky when you are making memory wire bracelets to get the design lined up exactly how you want it, but using this you can definitely do that. So I will get a little design put up on one of these rods here, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. All right, so I got my first rod down, and this is going, I think this is gonna be my middle. So I'm gonna make a 5-strand, and I'm gonna use this as my middle, or like my focal, just because it has a super pretty faceted pink bead in the middle with the rose gold rondelle. I kind of want that to be front and center. And also these really cool lentil beads give it a lot of texture. And so we'll see if we have any problems with this square bead on the memory wire, but we will change it out if we have to, because it may be too wide to be on the memory wire, but we'll see. And so what I've done here, so this is going to be the first, second, third. I'll go ahead and place it in the third rung, just so like when I'm designing I can kind of place, you know, smaller beads around the big beads so that it will stack nicely. And so I'll kind of show you what I mean when I get more rods going here, but this is the design for the middle one, and this would make a perfectly beautiful one coil memory wire bracelet if you just want to do it that way. All right, I got my second rod strung up here, and this one's going to be a mostly red and gold and a little bit of an antique copper. And I love these little duckbill, like little paddle beads here, and I thought that would be really nice for some movement. And so we can still change around the way that the rods are going to go on, but I think that looks pretty good for there. So I think I'm going to build another one that's similar to this to go underneath there to kind of promote that, like just like a put together look, even though there's a lot of jumbled beads here. All right, so I have my third rod made, and it's similar to that second one, but a little bit different because I wanted to make sure that my little duck feet beads weren't going to compete with one another. And so we're looking like a 3-strander. I was gonna do a 5, but I think I want to keep the rest of my beads here, which I've already used a bunch, as you can see, right? I wanted to keep the rest of my beads for a couple other projects, so that's what I'm gonna do. So we can go ahead and move on to the next step. All right, so the Coil Buddy has done its job, and we are ready to go ahead and string up. So I'm just gonna work off my spool of memory wire, and that's just so that I don't waste any. And so I take the stop little, it's like a little earring back off the back of this guy, and we are just going to start putting our beads on in the order that they were on the strand. So just get your music going and be patient and get your beads on your memory wire. Alright, so as you can see, I have finished one complete rod here, and it's looking pretty cute. And so just to point out, like, if I were to do this just by eye, like, I would never think to line my beads up like this, but she has made it so precise with the measurement of her rods that when you actually put the bracelet on, these are gonna look really, really good, and they're gonna be placed exactly how you want them to be. So it's amazing. So if you have a couple spare dollars, you know, and you like making memory wire bracelets, this tool will really like level it up a notch. Because I do love a good funky memory wire bracelet, but I do like the option to you know, like plan out my design if I want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and do my other two rods here, and then we will be back for finishing touches. All right, so my rods are on the memory wire right here, and it just looks like a big old jumble right at the moment, but we're gonna do some finishing touches. And for my memory wire, I do like to do a multiple loop. So I'm just gonna take my pliers here, and I'm just gonna make 2 to 3 loops at the end. I just like how it looks. It's less scratchy, it's more secure, and we can still put little dingles on. So what I do now, I love this technique too because it's a no waste technique for the most part. I get all my beads down, and there are some that require some nesting. So like right here, these beads nest in this antique copper bead here. So you want to make sure that all of your little gaps and everything are out. So what I will do, I will take my memory wire cutters here. Please don't use your regular pliers because then you'll end up looking like that, which are pretty terrible. You know, just take my recommendation, right? All right, and then what I do here is I just, this might actually be a little too long, right here. And so we're just gonna bend it back on itself. Again. All right, and so now we have loops to attach our dangles to. And look at that. It is so stinking cute. Can't wait to try it on, but we need to put dangles on it, so let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna do some easy mode here. I just got some soft flex head pins here, and these are in a copper color, and I did one of the bronze seed beads, one of the fire polish, and another bronze seed bead. And so we're just gonna do easy mode here. And I mean that because we're just picking the same design for both sides and also using those soft flex head pins, which are super soft. And so for each side, we are just going to make the loop, attach it, and then let's find pliers here. Sorry for the noise. And we want to get a good hold. Memory wire is strong, so it's fight me a little bit. All right, let me take our other pliers here and just do a really quick wrap. Because these head pins are soft, it really is easy mode. Like, you're not killing your hands trying to do this. And you just cut away the excess. Right. Again, another easy mode. On the other side here, the other end. And this just gives it like a little bit of a finishing touch. Looks a little more profesh, like you know what you're doing, you know? And again, we just wrap it and then we cut the excess. All right, and here's our bracelet. All right, so here's the bracelet that we made today, and as you can see, the designs line up exactly how we placed them on the rods. And so you can make sure that your bracelets, your beads aren't competing with themselves. Like I spaced out my paddle beads a little bit, and I made sure to encase those rhinestone centerpieces around the other 2 strands here. So here's what she looks like, and she's cute. She's full of flair. And again, I made this one with the Just Peachy kit from Softflex. This one's the Sunset Splendor. And so yeah, there's so many different things that you can do, so many different designs that you can come up with, and it's so nice to be able to place a design exactly how you want it to be worn on your wrist. So again, check out some of the links in my description box, and I hope everybody is staying safe and well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.